Hey, Steve. Obviously, back and forth game in the fourth quarter. Just what would you make your guys' execution down the stretch, especially James's play?
Yeah, James got some key buckets down the stretch. I take my hat off to the Pistons. They were physical, played good defense, very well coached. Made it hard on us. We didn't make shots, which is uncharacteristic, but in key moments, we were able to get baskets and more importantly, get stops. So James made a couple key plays, but everyone did. I think at both ends, everyone stepped up and made a play here or there. There were winning plays, and sometimes you have to find a way to win even when you don't have your best stuff.
Tough day for three-pointers outside of Landry and Joe. Just how much do you attribute that to their defense? 4 shots, just simply not going in, or something else?
Bit of both. Like I said, I want to give them some credit. We forced some tough threes, but we also missed a lot of open ones. So we could have had more separation if we had a more typical shooting night. But you also give them credit. I think Coach Casey does a heck of a job. They play hard. They play physically, and we didn't have a great game, but you got to give them some credit.
Brian Lewis with the New York Post.
Hey, Steve. Obviously, you guys have shown that you can play pretty basketball, but when an opponent is physical, kind of mucks the game up, makes it a defensive slugfest, is this the sort of game that you guys have shown improvement in being able to pull out over the course of the year?
Yeah, I think it's a positive sign. They made it difficult for us. We weren't making shots. We fumbled a lot of plays that we normally convert. But we hung in there, showed competitiveness defensively, didn't make a ton of mistakes defensively, and weathered it and found ways to win. But that's only positive when you win without your typical game. You want to give them a lot of credit for that, but at the same time, we found a way to win. So I feel positive about the win, less so about necessarily how we got there.
Christian Winfield with the New York Daily News.
Coach, we've talked a lot about how that Detroit game served as kind of like a turning point for the season. I'm just curious, did you guys have this game somewhat circled on maybe not a real calendar, but was this game in the back of the guys' minds collectively? And was it really important for you guys to come out here and get this win, especially because of how things went in Detroit?
I don't want to make too much of that. I don't think the guys had it circled. And in a sense, the poetry would have been to lose to them again because we've been talking about the Detroit game for 3 or 4 weeks. So, they are extremely competitive and physical, and we weathered it.